What is up, guys? This is David from Bronx Banter coming at you with another episode. Now, over the last few days, 24 hours, 48 hours, there has been a handful of different rumors from the Yankees expressing sincere interest, whatever that means, beyond just regular interest, in Dylan Cease, to now Blake Snell coming out and saying that he privately expressed interest in pitching in pinstripes, not just New York, but for the Yankees. So this started bringing up, of course, a lot of Yankees news talk shows coming out discussing the possibility of this. What does this even mean? Of course, I have to share with you what I think, what I thought. Before we get into that, not a promotion or anything, but peep the Bronx Banner hoodie, getting some merch going here. Let me know what you guys think, how it looks. If you guys would be interested in some merch, I got some more here. I got the I'm a real Yankees fan tee with the Bronx Banner logo in the back. Of course, I got the hat, and probably one of the most popular ones and the people that I've shown so far, the varsity, Bronx Banner varsity. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Is like a t-shirt hoodie, super soft. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys would be interested, I even got a little jersey working as well. So paying homage, of course, to the Yankees, but also can't use the Yankee logo, so I got my Bronx Banner logo on there. Let me know if you guys are interested. And any recommendations on merch that you guys want to see. I'm making this and doing this all for you guys. Let me know. But getting right back into the news. Blake Snell news. Yankees possibly also expressing interest in getting him as well. And my thoughts on this whole thing and how the timing of when this news broke out about Snell being interested in pitching for the Yankees. Now, it could be, I came to the conclusion that it could be three things, one of three possible things. Now, he could be saying this to drive just interest, general interest, and the price up, because maybe not so much now as it was years ago, but whenever the Yankees are in conversation to signing or being interested in any pitcher, it drives up the price, or player, it drives up the price of that specific player. Now, it could be that, just trying to drive up the price, could be driving up the hype or the traction or the momentum, because if he starts correlating himself to certain teams, most notably such as the Yankees, then it's going to get other teams wanting to move. Is going to just get news outlets going, talking about it, reacting about it. It's going to get the momentum going. And with Yamamoto obviously off of the board, he's essentially seen as the next biggest available pitcher. So he's trying to, I feel like he could be trying to get some of that traction going on some of the hype and social media. And lastly, it could just be general sincere interest. Now he's close friends with Judge, believe he's friends with Cole, or Cole came out and said that he would not be mad at all and he would love to have someone like Snell on the team. Now, so he could be generally interested in being in the spotlight of pinstripes with some of his boys. So maybe very, very possible that he's just generally interested. Now, my thoughts is the only way that we could even think about getting someone like Snell, considering the condition or the layout of our rotation as of right now and our roster, is if we pair getting Snell with getting someone like Hader or Hicks or both, all three of them. Because we all know the only downside with Snell, he's amazing. He's a two-time Cy Young winner, decorated ace for almost any team. The only thing about Snell is that he's notorious for only going about an average of 5 innings a game, a little bit less, a little bit more, depending on the outing. But if that's the downside, that's a pretty deep downside considering where our rotation's at right now. Our only reliable pitcher right now is Cole. And yes, Snell is kind of reliable, but he's reliable at only giving us about 5 innings a start. Clark, obviously not at the same caliber or productivity, but Clark gives us an average of 5 innings. We got Nestor that has struggled with injuries last year and had struggled with going through the third time through the lineup when he was healthy. And then we have Rodon, which we don't even know what we're going to get out of him. There's so many question marks in our starting rotation, obviously outside of Cole, that though Snell won't be too much of a concern in terms of what he could produce for us. I don't know how he's going to age with that arm and throwing so many pitches in just 5 innings, but the last thing we need is another, not question mark, but another pitcher that can't go more than average of 5 innings a game. So again, the only way I see it possible that we could get someone like Snell is if we pair it with that supercharged bullpen. I know the news articles came out that the Yankees would either go for starting pitching or supercharged bullpen. The only way I can see us getting Snell and it being successful and productive and it'll work is if we get both Snell and a supercharged bullpen. Now that's going to be obviously it's not my money, but it's going to be a good amount of money, paying almost over as much, or if not over 200 mil for Snell, plus the over 100 mil that Hader's going to ask for if we do get someone like Hader. Obviously, Hicks is not going to be as much as either of them, but still is not going to be cheap for a relief pitcher. So you could either go that route, or the other route that the Yankees have shown interest in is, of course, reuniting with Monty. Now, I don't know how much Monty wants to go back, and I do think there's going to be a bigger market for Monty because he's expected to not maybe get as much as Snell. He's going to get close to it, but maybe not as much. And he's seen as slightly more reliable in terms of the innings he could produce, the general consistency. Now, a lot of people have been saying that the floor is lower for Snell, but the ceiling is higher, which basically means that you'll know what you'll get out of Monty. Now, this isn't a Monty episode, but something that Monty could give that Snell can't is more average innings per outing. And another thing is Snell is not that he wouldn't want to pitch in the same rotation as Cole, because Cole obviously is in that one spot. I have no doubt he would want to, but we don't need to spend over 200 mil on an ace like Snell. Now, if we do, cool, great, awesome. But in reality, we need someone that's consistent, which I'm not saying Snell isn't, but we need someone that's consistent and will give us reliable, good innings, mileage. Over 162 games, we can't have so many short outings or just question marks from our rotation, obviously excluding Cole. So Montgomery gives us reliability, consistency, and more innings and mileage over Snell. Now, maybe he won't give us 5 shutout. He may give, Monty may give us 6 innings, 2 earned runs over a Snell outing that's maybe 5 shutout innings. And over 162 games, if we have Snell in our rotation, it can really tax our bullpen. And I want everyone to know this, that I'm not against getting Snell. I'm just hesitant on getting Snell within the because he's an amazing talent, without a doubt, one of the best pitchers in the game. He won NL Cy Young and AL Cy Young in his career. Not a lot of pitchers have ever done that. Or, yeah, I think there's had to have been somebody other than him. But what I am saying, within the context of where our starting rotation is at currently, I don't think he is the most ideal fit. Now, is he a great talent and he's going to produce well in New York? I have no doubt. I don't know how well or how long he's going to last in terms of his productivity. And obviously, innings wise is always a concern. Monty, on the other hand, has shown consistency and he's gotten consistently better. He's been more reliable. And he's shown also, Monty has shown that he's been able to pitch in New York. Again, this isn't a Monty versus Snell episode. It just kind of got to that point. But my thoughts on Snell on becoming a Yankee, I haven't talked about it at all in this show until now. I'm a bit hesitant. I wouldn't deny it, but my take would be is if we were to even think about getting Snell, we would have to get deep, strong, good bullpen arms, such as someone like Hader, Hicks, or both. Let me know what you guys think. Snell, should we completely dodge him? Should we go after him? Should we pivot to someone like Monty or get someone like Cease instead? That also rumors have been going around about him in the Yankees as well. I don't think we're going to get Burns, but should we go after Burns? Where does Snell rank on your list of starting pitchers we must get in this offseason? Interested to see what you guys think. Let me know what you have to say down in the comments below. And what you think about the merch as well. If you liked this episode, please make sure to like it, comment down below, and subscribe. And watch what YouTube suggests would be a great video for you. You're not going to want to miss all the latest Yankees news and topics going on. Listen, Judge wants you to subscribe. The Martian wants you to subscribe. So make sure you do. And until next time, peace and be blessed.